All right, CST 105, exercise 5 video, class encryption program. We were instructed to write a program that had the following parameters: to take an input file and read each word from said input file and then output based on some parameters of an encryption algorithm that was given. So it was stated that if a word has n letters, where n is an even number, move the first n over n divided by 2 letters to the end of the word, for example, etc., as well as a parameter for the odd numbered words as well. So we were given an example of output with tablature, and going through my code, I went ahead and reused buffer readers this time around. I kind of saw that this project would be similar to our last exercise. So I went through the book and was able to see that we could define some strings and then use those to create the different parameters that we were going to need. So I started by reading each line of the input file, splitting the words into two, and then using a private main that I created after my public main to help with the substring creation as far as the encryption that would be returned back to strings that I used in the public main in a for loop. And that allowed me to use the writer to create a string plus a tablature plus the encrypted version with capitals and then a new line. So after such, I close the input and output files, and I'm gonna go ahead and turn around and show you guys my code. So as you can see, public main here, buffer readers, definition and declaration of my different strings and array that was going to be used. This while loop basically parses through the file until null is returned. Use text line dot split to split the actual string text words from the disseminator, or forget the proper word maybe for that, but from there we go down to my private main, which uses word length and the subindex rules here, that are going to be calculated based on modulos being returned for each different case. So then from there, we're able to index from either the beginning or from the portion where we're actually calculating split index. And that returns itself to this portion of the for loop, which then allows us to use that manipulation to give our answer. So as you can see, I wrote Chelsea's the best wife anyone could possibly ask for. You run your program, go to your result file, and as it was stated in our example, we have all of our lowercase words one by one in the sentence, then by a tab, and our encryption parameters for each potential resulting word. So this one was tough. Definitely took me some outside research and going through some different methods within the string objects to help get an idea of how we could do this. I've seen it done a couple other ways. And I also had to talk to some of my fellow coding resources to kind of get ideas how this could be done. You can define those strings within some of the for loops and while loops, but I haven't quite gotten to the point where I feel like that comfort level is there where I can keep track of it as easy. So I still feel a little novice in that, but other than that, the code is starting to kind of make sense and it resulted in a good outcome. So thank you.